Hello, have you watched the show The Expanse? If not, we highly recommend it. This show applies real science in its story. In the show, we promise no spoilers here, humanity has colonized the solar system. This could actually be a reality very soon. Here are 5 space rocks that are enticing spacefaring countries and organizations to search for the gold rush in space. Keep watching and please take a few seconds to hit like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. All asteroids contain more heavy elements than Earth's crust. They're full of gold, silver, and platinum, but also contain elements that will be crucial for our future in space. Read about the 5 most valuable asteroids here and what we can use them for. In the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, unimaginable wealth of elements is hidden, elements that are difficult to extract in sufficient quantities here on Earth. These include precious metals like gold, silver, and platinum, but also many other substances we will need in the future. Some of these materials could be worth transporting back to Earth to continue manufacturing electronics, solar panels, wind turbines, and electric cars. Other materials will become essential as we take the next steps into space and establish distant bases and space stations. The exact composition of elements on these asteroids is not fully known, but based on astronomers' knowledge of different asteroid types, the German analysis company Statista has dared to publish a list of the most valuable ones. These are not small sums. For example, the most valuable asteroid has a value 1 million times higher than the GDP of the United States. Giant asteroid takes the lead. Davida is one of the largest asteroids in the asteroid belt, which is why it tops Statista's list. It is a so-called Type C asteroid, meaning it has a high carbon content. Like most other asteroids of this kind, Davida orbits in the outer part of the asteroid belt, taking 5.6 years to complete one orbit around the Sun. In addition to valuable metals, Davida also contains a significant amount of water, making it easier to use for mining operations. Water can be split into oxygen and hydrogen, which can be used as rocket fuel to bring the valuable resources back to Earth. Value $27 trillion. Diameter 298 kilometers. Mass 38 million trillion tons. Spectral type C. Valuable elements: nickel, iron, cobalt, nitrogen, hydrogen, ammonia, water, and precious metals. Rare asteroid rich in metals. Psyche is the largest known asteroid of the M-type, asteroids that are particularly rich in metals. Type M asteroids make up only about 5% of known asteroids and are typically found in the middle of the asteroid belt. Psyche is believed to contain nickel, iron, cobalt, and the precious metals platinum, palladium, iridium, and gold. These metals can be used in electronics, including mobile phones. Cobalt is used in batteries for electric cars. Psyche could be the core of an early planet that had its outer layers removed in a violent collision during the early days of our solar system. Exploring Psyche could help scientists learn more about the Earth's core. Value $10 trillion. Diameter 253 kilometers. Mass 23 million trillion tons. Spectral type M. Valuable elements: nickel, iron, cobalt, and precious metals: platinum, palladium, iridium, gold. Nutrients will be valuable for the future. Like the most valuable asteroid, third-place Diotima is a Type C asteroid. It likely contains similar substances. Type C asteroids could be crucial for future space exploration because they might provide many of the materials required to build and sustain space stations far from Earth. In addition to metals and water, manned bases in space will require local food production, which isn't possible without nutrients. These asteroids can provide nitrogen and ammonia, making them potential stepping stones for colonizing the solar system. Value $7 trillion. Diameter 176 kilometers. Mass 6.9 million trillion tons. Spectral type C. Valuable elements: nickel, iron, cobalt, nitrogen, hydrogen, ammonia, water, and precious metals. Collision created a valuable family. Alauda is a Type B asteroid, a subgroup of the C-type asteroids with less carbon on the surface. Alauda likely contains iron, nitrogen, hydrogen, ammonia, and precious metals. Ammonia could be used as fertilizer on future space bases. What's unusual about Alauda is that it has a small moon asteroid orbiting it. Researchers believe it was created during a collision in the early solar system when a larger asteroid shattered into over 1,000 pieces. Today, the remains of this collision are known as the Alauda family, a category of asteroids, with Alauda being the largest. Value $6 trillion. Diameter 190 kilometers. Mass 6.1 million trillion tons. Spectral type B, a subgroup of C, valuable elements, iron, nitrogen, hydrogen, ammonia, and precious metals. Samples will show us the way. Like Alauda, Palma is a type B asteroid and likely contains the same elements. The exact occurrences of precious metals are uncertain, but studies of samples from Bennu, another B-type asteroid, may reveal more. In September 2023, NASA's OSIRIS-REx mission brought back approximately 122 grams of material from Bennu, and scientists are now analyzing these samples in more detail in the lab. The mission to Bennu is a great example of how we can study asteroids in the future to determine which ones are best suited for mining operations. Value $5 trillion. Diameter 174 kilometers. Mass 5.1 million trillion tons. Spectral type B, a subgroup of C valuable elements, iron, nitrogen, hydrogen, ammonia, and precious metals. If humanity manages to exploit these rocks, what do you think we can gain from all these resources? Let us know in the comments. We can imagine several more international space stations, perhaps even permanent bases. If you found this interesting, please click like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Thank you for watching to the end. We wish you a fantastic day.